Breathe Richness, written and published by Rich Audiobooks. Take a deep breath. Feel the air filling your lungs, expanding your chest, and notice how this simple act instantly changes your state of being. This breath, this moment, marks the beginning of your journey to conscious wealth creation. Just as every journey begins with a single step, every manifestation of abundance begins with a single intentional breath. The power of intention operates like a compass for the soul, directing your energy toward what you desire to create. When you combine intention with your breath, you activate an ancient wisdom that has guided manifestation practices for millennia. Your breath becomes the bridge between your conscious desires and your subconscious mind, between your current reality and the abundant future you envision. Lesson 1. The first breath of wealth. Start with intention. Consider how a master archer approaches their target. Before releasing the arrow, they enter a state of complete alignment, body, breath, and intention working in perfect harmony. This same principle applies to manifesting wealth. Your intention acts as the arrow, your breath as the bow, and your focused mind as the archer's steady hand. Each morning, as you set your wealth intention, you draw back the bow of possibility with every inhale and release your desires into the universe with every exhale. The science behind this practice is fascinating. When you set clear intentions while practicing conscious breathing, your brain waves shift into a more receptive state. This alpha brainwave state opens neural pathways that make you more aware of opportunities, more decisive in your actions, and more aligned with abundance. Your reticular activating system, the part of your brain that filters information, becomes programmed to notice resources, connections, and possibilities that support your wealth intention. To harness this power, begin your day by creating a wealth intention statement that resonates deep within your being. Move beyond vague wishes like, "I want to be rich," to specific, emotionally charged intentions. "I am a powerful creator of wealth, and money flows to me naturally and joyfully." As you speak these words, breathe them into every cell of your body. Let each inhale fill you with the essence of your intention, and let each exhale anchor it into your physical reality. The most potent intentions arise from a place of present moment truth while stretching into future possibility. They acknowledge where you are while calling forth where you're going. Practice breathing into the space between your current financial reality and your desired state of abundance. This space is not empty. It's pregnant with potential, filled with the quantum field of infinite possibility. Many have transformed their financial reality through this practice of intentional breathing. Take Sarah, a small business owner who struggled with feast or famine cycles. She began each day breathing into her intention of steady, abundant cash flow for 30 days. By the end of the month, she had restructured her business model, attracted 3 long-term clients, and created a consistent revenue stream that exceeded her previous income peaks. Your breath holds the power to transform your relationship with wealth at the cellular level. Each intentional breath you take rewrites the story of your financial future. As you breathe with purpose, you dissolve old patterns of lack and limitation, replacing them with new neural pathways of abundance and possibility. Your intentional breath becomes a declaration to the universe, "I am ready to receive. I am worthy of abundance. I am a magnet for wealth in all its forms." Intention without action is merely wishful thinking. Let your intentional breathing practice inspire inspired action. As you breathe life into your wealth intentions, pay attention to the nudges, ideas, and opportunities that arise. Your intentional breath creates a field of attraction, drawing to you the perfect circumstances for your abundance to flourish. Lesson 2. Inhale possibility, exhale doubt. As you sit with this moment, become aware of the subtle dance between possibility and doubt in your mind. These two forces constantly vie for your attention, shaping not only your thoughts, but your entire financial reality. The breath you're taking right now holds immense power. It can either fuel your doubts or expand your sense of what's possible. Your relationship with money has been shaped by countless messages, experiences, and beliefs that have settled into your nervous system over time. These limiting beliefs often masquerade as practical thinking or protective wisdom, but in reality they create invisible barriers between you and the abundance that naturally flows through life. Common thoughts like "money doesn't grow on trees" or "I'm not good with finances" aren't just harmless phrases. They're energetic contracts you've made with scarcity. The beautiful truth is that your breath holds the key to rewriting these contracts. When you breathe deeply and consciously, you activate your body's innate wisdom and its ability to recognize abundance as your natural state. Each inhale creates space for new possibilities, while each exhale carries away the doubt that has kept you playing small. This isn't just poetic metaphor, it's supported by neuroscience. Deep, intentional breathing activates your parasympathetic nervous system, creating a state of calm expansion where new neural pathways can form. Try this. As you breathe in, imagine drawing in golden light filled with infinite possibility. Let this light fill every cell of your body, illumining the vast potential that exists within you. As you exhale, visualize dark clouds of doubt dissolving into nothingness. Feel how your body naturally relaxes, how your mind opens to new possibilities with each cycle of breath. This isn't just a visualization exercise, it's a powerful rewiring tool for your nervous system. Your doubts about money and success have created specific breathing patterns in your body. When you think about financial goals that seem out of reach, you might notice your breath becoming shallow, your shoulders tensing, your chest tightening. These physical responses reinforce the mental limitations you've accepted. By consciously shifting your breath, you begin to shift these embedded patterns. Long, smooth inhales tell your body it's safe to expand. Full, complete exhales signal that it's safe to release what no longer serves you. The possibility breath meditation becomes your daily practice for transformation. Start by placing one hand on your heart and one on your belly. Breathe in for a count of 4, feeling possibility fill your entire being. Hold for a count of 2, allowing this energy to permeate every cell. Exhale for a count of 6, releasing doubt with firm but gentle intention. With each cycle, create a simple possibility statement that resonates with your soul. I am open to receiving abundance beyond my wildest dreams, or wealth flows to me easily and joyfully. As you work with this practice, you'll notice subtle shifts in how you perceive opportunities around you. The world begins to look different through the lens of possibility. That business idea you dismissed as unrealistic starts to feel within reach. The promotion you thought was beyond your capabilities becomes an exciting challenge rather than an insurmountable obstacle. Your breath becomes a constant reminder that you are not bound by past limitations or current circumstances. Doubt serves a purpose. It's your mind's way of trying to keep you safe. But true safety comes from expanding into your full potential, not from staying small. Each time you choose to inhale possibility and exhale doubt, you're not just changing your breath, you're changing your destiny. Your nervous system begins to recognize abundance as your natural state, and your external reality has no choice but to reflect this inner transformation. Lesson 3. The Oxygen of Abundance. Just as oxygen sustains life, abundance sustains our potential for growth and expansion. When we truly understand that abundance is our natural state, we begin to see how we've been unconsciously restricting our own flow of prosperity. Like breathing, abundance is meant to flow freely through our lives. It's not something we need to chase or force, but rather allow and receive. Consider how a tree doesn't struggle to access sunlight or compete for air. It simply grows toward what it needs, naturally extending its branches upward and its roots deep into nurturing soil. Similarly, you were born into a universe of infinite abundance. Every breath you take is evidence of this truth. There is no shortage of air, just as there is no shortage of opportunities, resources, or possibilities for growth. Yet many of us operate from a place of energetic construction, literally holding our breath when we think about money or success. This physical tension creates energetic blockages that prevent us from fully receiving the abundance that surrounds us. Through conscious breathing, we can begin to dissolve these barriers and open ourselves to the natural flow of prosperity. The practice of abundance breathing begins with recognition. Take a moment to notice the wealth of oxygen available to you right now. Feel how easily it flows into your body, nourishing every cell without effort or struggle. This is the same way abundance wishes to flow into your life, effortlessly and continuously. As you breathe deeply, imagine your energy field expanding with each inhale, creating more space for abundance to enter. Your body is an extraordinary abundance receptor, capable of recognizing and receiving wealth in all its forms. When you breathe consciously, you activate this receptive capacity. Try this. As you inhale, feel your chest expand and imagine your energetic receiving channels opening wide. With each exhale, release any resistance to receiving. Notice how your body naturally knows how to do this, just as it naturally knows how to absorb oxygen from the air. Creating an abundance inventory becomes easier when we breathe with awareness. Each breath draws your attention to the richness already present in your life, the knowledge you've accumulated, the relationships you've cultivated, the skills you've mastered, and the experiences that have shaped you. These are all forms of wealth that continue to grow and multiply, just as oxygen molecules multiply in your bloodstream with each breath. The oxygen of abundance follows similar principles to actual oxygen. It needs space to circulate, pathways to flow through, and a receptive environment to flourish. Through specific breathing techniques, we can create this optimal environment within ourselves. The abundance breath involves breathing in through your nose for a count of 4, holding briefly while imagining your body as a magnetic field for prosperity, then releasing through your mouth for a count of 6, allowing any scarcity thoughts to dissolve. As you practice this breath pattern regularly, you'll notice a shift in how you perceive and receive abundance. Your nervous system begins to recognize abundance as your default state rather than something to be achieved or earned. This cellular recognition creates a powerful resonance that attracts more opportunities and resources into your field of experience. Abundance, like oxygen, is essential for growth and vitality. Every time you breathe consciously, you're reinforcing your natural connection to the infinite supply of prosperity that surrounds you. Your breath becomes a reminder that you don't need to struggle or strain to access abundance. You simply need to open yourself to receiving it, just as your lungs naturally open to receive air. This understanding transforms how you move through the world. You begin to recognize that abundance isn't just about money or material wealth. It's about the expansive energy that flows through all aspects of life. When you breathe in this truth, you become a natural conduit for prosperity, allowing it to flow through you and touch everything you create. Lesson 4. Breathwork for a prosperous mindset. Your mind is the architect of your prosperity, and your breath is the builder that brings those designs to life. The fascinating connection between your breathing patterns and your neural pathways creates a direct link to how you perceive, attract, and maintain wealth in your life. When you understand that every breath has the power to reshape your brain's prosperity blueprint, you begin to grasp the transformative potential that lies within your respiratory system. Recent neuroscience research has revealed that specific breathing patterns can activate areas of the brain associated with abundance, creativity, and positive expectation. When you engage in conscious breathing exercises, you stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, creating an optimal state for receiving and generating wealth ideas. This state of calm alertness allows your brain to form new neural connections that support prosperous thinking and decision-making. The prosperity breath technique works by combining rhythm with intention. Begin by placing one hand on your heart and the other on your solar plexus. As you inhale for a count of 4, visualize golden light filling your body from the base of your spine upward. Hold this breath for 2 counts, while mentally affirming any resistance to wealth dissolving with your exhale. This extended exhale activates your body's relaxation response, making it more receptive to abundance-oriented thought patterns. Deep-seated money trauma often manifests as shallow breathing or breath-holding patterns, particularly when dealing with financial decisions or conversations about wealth. Through targeted somatic breathwork, you can release these trapped emotions and create space for new, empowering responses to money matters. The key is to notice when your breath becomes constricted during financial activities and consciously choose to deepen your breathing, sending a signal to your nervous system that you are safe and capable of handling prosperity. The 21-day Prosperity Breath Challenge serves as a neural rewiring protocol that combines specific breathing techniques with prosperity visualization. Each morning, practice circular breathing for 11 minutes while mentally walking through your ideal wealthy day. This consistent practice creates new neural pathways that support your prosperity consciousness, making abundant thinking your default mode rather than something you have to consciously choose. Your body holds immense wisdom about your relationship with wealth, and through mind-body integration exercises, you can access this intelligence. Try the prosperity body scan. Lying down, breathe deeply into each area of your body, starting from your feet and moving upward. Notice where you feel expansion or contraction when you think about money and success. Use your breath to expand into any areas of constraint, allowing your entire being to become a conductor for wealth. Your breath is both a diagnostic tool and a healing mechanism for your prosperity mindset. When you notice yourself falling into scarcity thinking, your shortened breath will alert you. This awareness allows you to immediately shift into prosperity breathing patterns, realigning your mental state with abundance. Each conscious breath becomes a building block in constructing your prosperous mindset, creating a solid foundation for sustained wealth creation. As you continue to practice prosperity breathwork, you'll notice a natural shift in how you approach money and opportunity. Your nervous system will begin to associate deep, intentional breathing with financial well-being, creating a positive feedback loop that reinforces your prosperity consciousness. This is how you literally breathe yourself into a new financial reality, one conscious breath at a time. Lesson 5. Let go of scarcity with every exhale. The journey to abundance requires us to release what no longer serves us, and scarcity thinking is often our heaviest burden. As you sit here reading these words, take a moment to notice your breath. Is it shallow and constricted, or deep and expansive? Our breathing patterns often mirror our relationship with abundance, and a restricted breath can signal a restricted flow of wealth. Scarcity leaves its marks on our bodies in ways we might not recognize. That tension in your shoulders when you check your bank balance, the pit in your stomach when unexpected expenses arise, the tight chest when discussing money. These are physical manifestations of scarcity consciousness. Your body has become a storage unit for financial fears, but through conscious breathing, you can transform these spaces into channels of abundance. The exhale is your most powerful tool for release. When you exhale fully and completely, you create space for new possibilities. Think of your breath as a cosmic exchange. Each exhale releases old patterns of lack, while each inhale brings in fresh energy of abundance. Start by placing one hand on your heart and the other on your belly. As you exhale, imagine releasing generations of money worry, ancestral patterns of struggle, and personal experiences of lack. These patterns may have served as protection in the past, but they no longer align with your expanding prosperity consciousness. Deep within our cellular memory lie the imprints of our family's relationship with money. Perhaps your grandmother lived through the Great Depression, or your parents constantly worried about making ends meet. These experiences become coded into our DNA, influencing how we interact with wealth today. Through intentional breathwork, we can begin to release these inherited limitations. Try this. As you exhale, visualize yourself unraveling golden threads of limitation that connect you to past generations. You're not dismissing their experiences, but choosing to write a new story. Your body knows how to release what no longer serves you. Each time you practice deep, intentional breathing, you're activating your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode, where true transformation occurs. In this state, old beliefs about money begin to dissolve, making way for new neural pathways of abundance. Breathe out the belief that money is hard to come by, and inhale the truth that wealth flows easily to me. Exhale the idea that I don't deserve abundance, and inhale the knowing that I am worthy of infinite prosperity. As you continue this practice of conscious release, you might notice emotions arising: fear, grief, anger, or anxiety about letting go of familiar patterns. Welcome these emotions as part of your healing journey. Each tear, each sigh, each heavy exhale is clearing space for greater abundance to enter. Your breath becomes a sacred tool for emotional alchemy, transforming dense energy of lack into golden opportunities for growth. The art of releasing scarcity is not a one-time event, but a moment-by-moment choice. Throughout your day, notice when scarcity thoughts arise. Use your breath as an immediate reset button. One conscious exhale can shift you from constriction to expansion, from fear to faith, from doubt to possibility. Let your breath remind you that abundance is your natural state, and scarcity is simply a story you can choose to release. This process of release through breath creates new pathways for abundance to flow into your life. As you consistently practice letting go of scarcity consciousness, you'll notice subtle shifts, more synchronicities, unexpected opportunities, and a growing sense of trust in life's abundance. Your breath becomes both the release valve for old limitations and the welcome mat for new prosperity. Every exhale is an act of trust, every inhale an embrace of your infinite potential. Lesson 6. Tune into the frequency of flow. The universe operates in frequencies, and wealth has its own distinct vibration. When we align our energy with the frequency of abundance through conscious breathing, we naturally attract more prosperity into our lives. This alignment isn't just metaphysical, it's a tangible state that successful people frequently access called flow. Flow state is that magical zone where time seems to dissolve, creativity peaks, and opportunities naturally gravitate toward you. It's the state where wealth creation becomes effortless and abundance feels like your natural birthright. Your breath serves as the gateway to this powerful state, acting as a tuning fork that adjusts your internal frequency to match the vibration of prosperity. Think of your breath as a radio dial. When you're stressed, taking shallow breaths or holding your breath, you're tuned into the static-filled frequencies of scarcity and struggle. But when you consciously shift your breathing pattern to one that's deep, rhythmic, and intentional, you begin to tune into the clear channel of flow, where wealth naturally resides. The key to accessing this flow state lies in understanding the relationship between your breath and your nervous system. When you breathe in a pattern of 6 seconds in and 6 seconds out, you activate your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest response that allows you to access higher states of consciousness. This breathing pattern literally changes your brainwave patterns, shifting you from theta, normal waking state. You can enhance this connection to flow through a practice called wealth breathing. Start by placing one hand on your heart and the other on your solar plexus. As you breathe deeply, imagine drawing in golden light with every inhale. This light represents all forms of abundance, money, opportunities, relationships, and resources. With each exhale, imagine this golden energy circulating through your entire being, programming every cell to vibrate at the frequency of wealth. Resistance often shows up as we attempt to shift into higher frequencies. You might notice tension in your body, doubtful thoughts, or an urge to return to familiar patterns. These are merely signposts showing you where energy is stuck. Rather than fighting this resistance, use your breath to move through it. Breathe directly into areas of tension, allowing your exhale to carry away any blocked energy that's preventing you from accessing flow. Creating flow triggers in your wealth-building activities amplifies their effectiveness. Before checking your investments, making business decisions, or engaging in money-making activities, take 3 conscious breaths. This simple practice signals to your brain that it's time to enter a state of enhanced performance and clarity. Over time, these triggers become automatic, allowing you to slip into flow state at will. The most powerful way to maintain this frequency is through consistent practice. Develop a daily flow state activation ritual that combines breath, movement, and intention. Start with 5 minutes of coherent breathing, quagra, add gentle movement that feels expansive and abundant, and hold the intention of being a clear channel for wealth to flow through you. Flow isn't just about feeling good, it's about accessing a state of consciousness where wealth creation becomes your natural way of being. In this state, you're not chasing money, you're attracting it through your aligned frequency. Your breath becomes your most powerful tool for maintaining this frequency, allowing you to navigate the world of wealth creation with grace and ease. The more you practice tuning into the frequency of flow through your breath, the more you'll notice synchronicities and opportunities appearing in your life. Money flows more easily, creative solutions emerge effortlessly, and your entire relationship with wealth transforms. You begin to operate from a place of knowing rather than hoping, certainty rather than doubt, and abundance rather than scarcity. Lesson 7. Breathe in the identity of a wealth magnet. Your identity shapes every aspect of your financial reality, from the opportunities you notice to the actions you take. When you breathe in the essence of wealth, you begin to embody the very qualities that naturally attract abundance. This transformation starts with understanding that your current financial situation isn't who you are, it's simply a reflection of who you've been believing yourself to be. Consider how a wealth magnet moves through the world. They carry themselves with an innate knowing that prosperity flows to and through them. This isn't arrogance, it's alignment. Through conscious breathing, you can begin to encode this same knowingness into your nervous system. As you inhale, imagine drawing in the qualities of someone who naturally attracts wealth: confidence, discernment, generosity, and vision. With each exhale, release any residual self-connection that doesn't serve your highest prosperity. the practice of identity-based manifestation through breathworks, because your body doesn't distinguish between what's imagined and what's real. When you breathe as your wealthy self would breathe, your physiology begins to shift. Your posture naturally adjusts, your energy field expands, and your presence becomes magnetic. These subtle shifts signal to both your subconscious mind and the universe that you're ready to step into a new financial reality. Your wealthy identity has its own unique breathing pattern. It's typically slow, deep, and grounded, the breath of someone who knows their worth and trusts in their ability to generate abundance. Begin to notice how your breathing changes when you think about money. Does it become shallow and rapid, or does it remain steady and calm? This awareness is your first step toward embodying your wealth magnet identity. As you move through your day, pause regularly to check in with your breath and ask yourself, how would my wealthy self breathe in this situation? When making financial decisions, take 3 deep breaths as your prosperous self before proceeding. When entering meetings or negotiations, breathe from your center of power. When receiving money, breathe in gratitude and worthiness. These small moments of conscious breathing accumulate to create a new standard operating system for your wealth consciousness. The language you use about money also shifts as you embrace your wealth magnet identity. Notice how your internal dialogue changes when you breathe with intention. The words, "I can't afford it," naturally transform into, "How can I create this?" Scarcity-based thoughts dissolve in the presence of your expanded breathing, replaced by possibilities and strategic thinking. Your wealthy identity speaks and thinks differently because it operates from a foundation of abundance rather than lack. Anxiety isn't something you need to create. It already exists within you. Through conscious breathing, you're simply removing the layers that have been obscuring it. Each breath is an opportunity to align more deeply with your natural state of prosperity. Let your inhale fill you with the confidence of someone who knows they're a channel for abundance. Let your exhale release any remaining doubt about your capacity to attract and maintain wealth. Your body is now becoming a living expression of prosperity. The way you walk, talk, and interact with others naturally shifts as you continue this practice of breathing in your wealth magnet identity. People begin responding to you differently, opportunities appear more frequently, and your relationship with money transforms from one of struggle to one of flow. This isn't about pretending or forcing. It's about allowing your authentic, wealthy self to emerge through the power of conscious breathing. Lesson 8. Create calm confidence through conscious breathing. The relationship between confidence and wealth creation is undeniable, yet many overlook the profound connection between our breath patterns and our level of self-assurance. When we breathe in a shallow, restricted manner, we physically manifest anxiety and doubt, creating a barrier between ourselves and the abundance we desire. By learning to harness conscious breathing, we can cultivate an unshakable confidence that naturally attracts prosperity. Consider how your breathing changes when you're feeling truly confident versus when you're experiencing self-doubt. In moments of confidence, your breath is likely deep, steady, and expansive. This natural breathing pattern sends signals to your nervous system that you are safe, capable, and worthy of receiving all that life has to offer. By consciously recreating this breath pattern, you can activate the same physiological and psychological states associated with natural confidence. The practice of confidence breathing begins with awareness. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly as you breathe normally. Notice where the breath moves in your body. Many people who struggle with confidence hold their breath in their upper chest, creating a sensation of tension and restriction. Begin to direct your breath lower into your belly, allowing it to expand fully with each inhale. This simple shift immediately grounds your energy and creates a physical foundation for confidence to build upon. As you develop this awareness, introduce the practice of confidence cycling through your breath. Inhale for a count of 4, imagining you are drawing in the essence of confidence, strength, certainty, and self-trust. Hold this breath briefly at the top, allowing these qualities to permeate every cell of your body. As you exhale for a count of 6, release any residual doubt, uncertainty, or hesitation. This extended exhale activates your parasympathetic nervous system, fostering a state of calm alertness that is essential for confident decision-making in your wealth-building journey. The power of conscious breathing extends beyond the individual practice sessions. By incorporating confidence breathing into challenging situations before important meetings, during investment decisions, or while setting ambitious financial goals, you create a bridge between your inner state and outer actions. This alignment is crucial for maintaining authenticity in your wealth creation journey, and preventing the imposter syndrome that often accompanies financial growth. Developing calm confidence through breath also involves recognizing and transforming stress responses that undermine your wealth magnetism. When faced with financial pressure or opportunity, many people unconsciously hold their breath or breathe in a way that signals danger to their nervous system. By maintaining conscious breathing in these moments, you demonstrate to yourself and the universe that you can handle increasing levels of abundance with grace and ease. Your breath becomes a tool for energetic expansion, allowing you to occupy more space in the world physically, emotionally, and financially. Practice taking up space with your breath, allowing your rib cage to expand in all directions. This physical expansion mirrors the expansion of your wealth consciousness and your capacity to receive abundance. As you breathe with this awareness, you naturally begin to carry yourself with the presence of someone who is comfortable with prosperity. The integration of calm confidence through conscious breathing creates a positive feedback loop in your wealth attraction journey. As you breathe with more awareness and intention, you naturally make decisions from a place of clarity rather than fear. This leads to better financial outcomes, which in turn reinforces your confidence. The breath becomes both the catalyst and the sustaining force for your evolving relationship with abundance. Your breath is always available as an anchor to return to this state of calm confidence. Each conscious breath reinforces your natural ability to attract and manage wealth with ease. Through consistent practice, this state of confident abundance becomes your default setting, transforming not only your relationship with money, but your entire experience of life. Lesson 9. Anchor rich thoughts in your body. The journey of wealth consciousness reaches a profound depth when we learn to anchor prosperous thoughts directly into our physical being. Our bodies are not just vessels that carry us through life. They are intelligent recording systems that store our beliefs, emotions, and patterns around money and abundance. Through conscious integration of wealthy thoughts into our cellular memory, we create an unshakable foundation for lasting prosperity. Think of your body as fertile soil where every wealthy thought can take root and flourish. When you plant these thoughts with intention and nurture them with your breath, they grow into powerful forces that shape your reality. This anchoring process begins with awareness of where you currently hold wealth tensions in your body. Perhaps your shoulders tense when thinking about investments, or your stomach tightens around bill-paying time. These physical responses reveal where your body needs reprogramming through conscious breathing and thought integration. The anchoring breath technique starts with placing your hands on your lower abdomen, your body's energetic center of security and abundance. As you breathe deeply, imagine golden light filling this space with each inhale. With every exhale, feel this light spreading through your entire body, carrying messages of wealth and prosperity to every cell. This practice trains your nervous system to associate abundance with relaxation and security rather than tension and fear. Your body responds to the stories you tell it. When you consistently breathe life into thoughts of wealth while maintaining physical awareness, you create new neural pathways that support your prosperity consciousness. Focus on sensations of expansion, warmth, and openness as you mentally rehearse scenarios of receiving money, making wise financial decisions, and experiencing abundance in all forms. These physical anchors become reference points your body can return to whenever you need to realign with your wealth consciousness. Moving beyond simple visualization, engage your entire sensory system in this anchoring process. Feel the weight of abundance in your hands, taste success on your tongue, hear the sound of prosperity flowing into your life. As you breathe deeply, let these sensations permeate your muscle memory. Your body becomes a living testament to the wealth you're calling in, responding automatically to opportunities with confidence and readiness, rather than hesitation or doubt. This embodied approach to wealth consciousness creates a feedback loop between mind and body. As your physical being learns to hold space for abundance, your thoughts naturally align with this new set point. You'll notice yourself standing taller, speaking with more authority about money, and making decisions from a place of grounded confidence rather than scarcity-based fear. Your breath becomes a constant reminder of your intrinsic worthiness to receive and multiply wealth. Dedicate time each day to this practice of anchoring rich thoughts through breathwork. Start with 5 minutes in the morning, focusing on one specific aspect of wealth you want to embody. As this becomes natural, extend the practice throughout your day, using micro moments to reinforce these anchors. While waiting in line, sitting in traffic, or preparing for meetings, let your breath carry prosperity deeper into your physical experience. The ultimate goal is to create such strong physical anchors that your body automatically emanates wealth consciousness. When you walk into a room, people sense your prosperous energy before you speak. When opportunities arise, your integrated wealth programming responds with immediate clarity and conviction. Your breath becomes a constant companion in this process, refreshing and strengthening these anchors with every cycle of inhale and exhale, creating an unshakable foundation of embodied abundance that shapes your financial reality from the inside out. Lesson 10. End your day breathing in gratitude and gold. As the sun sets on your day, you hold within you the power to program your subconscious mind for greater abundance through intentional evening practices. This sacred time before sleep serves as a gateway to manifest wealth while you rest, allowing your mind to process the abundant seeds you've planted throughout your journey. The practice of evening gratitude breathing creates a powerful energetic signature that attracts more wealth into your life. Begin by finding a comfortable position, either seated or lying down, and place one hand on your heart and the other on your belly. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs completely as you reflect on one financial blessing that occurred during your day. Perhaps it was receiving an unexpected refund, completing a successful business meeting, or simply having enough to share a meal with someone special. As you exhale slowly through your mouth, feel the warmth of genuine appreciation spreading throughout your body. Your evening breathwork becomes even more potent when you combine it with visualization. As you continue breathing deeply, imagine golden light entering through your crown chakra with each inhale, flowing down through your body like liquid sunshine. This golden energy represents the infinite abundance of the universe, and with each exhale, visualize it coating every cell of your being, transforming you into a living, breathing prosperity beacon. The practice of golden gratitude breathing helps rewire your nervous system to remain in a receptive state of abundance even while you sleep. With each inhale, silently name something you're grateful for in your financial world. With each exhale, release any remaining tension about money matters from your day. This simple yet profound practice helps dissolve any scarcity thoughts that may have accumulated, ensuring you don't carry them into your dreams. Your evening abundance practice naturally evolves into a wealth attraction ritual as you layer in elements of manifestation. After establishing your gratitude breathing rhythm, begin to imagine your desired financial reality as if it's already achieved. Feel the emotions of having reached your wealth goals. Let the sensation of financial freedom flow through your body with each breath. Your subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between real and imagined experiences, so these vivid visualizations, coupled with breathwork, become powerful instructions for manifestation. The final moments before sleep are particularly potent for programming prosperity. As your breath naturally slows and your body relaxes, maintain awareness of the golden light of abundance surrounding you. Allow yourself to drift into sleep while holding the feeling of being deeply provided for, supported, and blessed with infinite resources. This practice creates a direct channel to your subconscious mind, which continues to work on manifesting your desires while you rest. Your evening breathing ritual becomes a daily reset point for your wealth consciousness. Just as you wouldn't go to bed without brushing your teeth, this practice cleanses your energetic field of any limiting beliefs or scarcity thoughts accumulated during the day. It ensures that you enter your sleep state aligned with abundance, allowing universal forces to work on your behalf through the night. Each evening breath of gratitude and gold strengthens your prosperity mindset, making you an increasingly powerful magnet for wealth in all its forms. Consistency with your evening practice amplifies its effectiveness. The combination of gratitude, golden light visualization, and conscious breathing creates a powerful prosperity protocol that works while you rest. This nighttime ritual becomes the perfect bookend to your day, completing the cycle of abundance that began with your morning intention setting. As you drift off to sleep bathed in gratitude and golden light, you align yourself with the infinite flow of universal wealth, ensuring that each new day brings fresh opportunities for abundance to find its way to you.